Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Friday. Live from the Raising Cane's studio. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay, all here with you, live and in person.
Get the Cracker Jacks out. It's baseball time. Yep.
At first, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got it.
Yep. It's like they say in the old song.
What song is that, Matt?
Oof. Take me out to the ball game.
There.
Oof.
Oh, oof.
Your brain.
Like, ooh, wait a minute. It's early.
Your
Hey, good
brain.
morning, buddy.
Hello.
How we doing?
Good morning. I think it was Kanye that said that, right?
It was Kanye.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Surprised we don't have the Olympics on here, bud.
I know. I don't know what Taylor's doing. Got 2 blank screens up there.
I'm the only one that can work the remote in here, Jake, apparently.
Well,
Matt
there's
doesn't know.
75 remotes on here.
well,
the
if
only one
that's
that
the
knows
case-
which
Early
remote
attitude.
it is. Early attitude. Yeah, it's only 7:02, man.
I'm in a great mood. It's just like, hey, man, I forgot to.
He's like, turn it on yourself, diva.
Right.
Ooh, QB1 everywhere
them-
but in here.
You got them remote. Matter of fact, you can actually see the remotes right now, and I can't even see them.
I can see him. That's intimidating.
Do we really want him touching remotes and pointing them in places and pushing
In
it off
fairness, I think of the 25 up there, 3 of them work. So it might
That's-
take a little while if you don't know which
buttons?
one.
Solid odds.
That's pretty much every house I've ever been to. There's just a drawer full of remotes. And there's only one that works. And only the homeowner knows which one it is. So in this scenario, you are the homeowner. You're the only one that knows which one works. So, yeah, your fault.
I used to have this, I think it was Long Tech is the company, but I used to have one because of that situation where you got 7 remotes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bought this universal, it's like square, and it's like a touchpad, and they came in and they like wired it to do everything, and it was a life changer,
Yep.
game changer. Don't have that anymore, but I once
Logitech.
did. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done that. We've done the universal remote thing where everything's into one, but then, technology, it just gets a little too much. Then you're like, man, I wish I had those 3 to 4 remotes back. And it freezes. It gets unprogrammed. It's a tough situation. First world problems.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How'd it go in the Olympics yesterday, sir? USA hockey won.
USA dominated.
USA.
Was it 6-1, 5-1?
Latvia.
6-1, 5-1.
5-1, I believe.
Yeah.
Latvia. Dominated their faces. Sorry about it.
Latvia's
And, like,
really bad.
I do feel like a lot of those, especially like the Eastern European
They are.
countries, like they don't even try on their uniforms. It just
Yeah.
looked like the most
Just
mundane.
get block letters. They're like, just put Latvia
Yeah,
on the
it
front.
was just the most like boring. And I get it. Every country's got a different budget, I guess, for their uniforms. But like, hockey's kind of a big deal. It's just like the most boring maroon color you've ever seen with just a number on it.
Yeah.
Just look bad. At least USA's got a little pizzazz to it. Got
Right.
some designage. Throw some stripes and some stars.
That's such a good uniform. Like that one, that white one that they
It's a
wore
great
yesterday
uniform.
hasn't really changed. Like you go watch the Miracle on Ice, like it's very similar from that. It's just a classic one.
Yeah, it was. It's good looking, and like it makes the difference between them and the Latvian uniforms is like, ugh. Y'all even care?
You don't even look good doing
You
it.
don't even look good doing it. No, it was good though. We we weren't as locked in last night as normal. Kind of had a busy night with the children. But the biggest probably news from Olympic or from a U.S. standpoint, Chloe Kim, the 2-time defending gold medalist in women's halfpipe snowboarding.
Yeah.
She was going for be the first ever 3-time winner, and she got silver. She actually had a protege there, somebody that she's been mentoring from Korea that took gold. She had it. She had the highest score, and I think you get 2 runs at the end. The girl that won gold, she actually had a nasty spill in her first run. The second run, she laid down a monster score. Took her down.
Chloe Kim still kind of wins that though if she's been training
Is
the
it
girl.
Chloe? I said Chloe. Is it Chloe?
I don't know.
Laundry? What do you think?
I don't know. I think
Chloe?
it's spelled Chloe, but I don't know.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, this is an important question. Which Korea?
Probably not the north.
Probably
Okay.
south.
But that-
Probably
that-
south. Yeah.
I would assume.
Same, but I
I
guess.
think I was right. I think it's Republic of Korea.
Yeah, which is South
Yeah.
Korea.
Yeah, we nailed it. Yeah, so she wins gold, lays it down. Chloe Kim, silver medal. Girlfriend of Miles Garrett.
Interesting.
Very interesting, I thought. But it was a fantastic day. I assume that everybody else here in the Foxhole was pretty locked in to the
I
Olympics
watched.
as well.
Well, I watched some of the hockey game after the LSU softball game,
some
and
hockey.
they were 1-1 whenever I tuned in. But then,
Yeah, I
obviously,
saw they scored
USA dominated.
I turned it on. They scored like 2 goals in 1 minute. They went back to back pretty good on 2 goals to go to like from 2-1 to 4-1 real fast.
Yeah.
There was one we watched. There was a cross country skiing one.
Oh, I watched
American-
a little bit of speed skating.
Speed skater was good.
skeleton
The girl-
last night.
Oh, did you see? Can you pull the picture of the skeleton guy? There's an American who's a skeleton rider, and his helmet was
skeleton?
Venom.
Oh.
It was
Oh.
awesome.
Remember we saw the picture I put up the other day. The guy had the Iron Man one.
Yeah, the Iron Man.
Yeah,
one was cool.
this one dominates the Iron Man one.
I was
This
about to
one,
say
Well, Venom
Venom's
is-
pretty bad.
yeah.
and like with his head straight down, it looks pretty good. I was watching the cross country Jesse Diggins for the USA. There was this cross country event, and it's got to be the toughest one because you're racing the clock. You're not racing a person. They stagger start them
Yeah.
to this track, and
Okay.
so they don't even know. They're just giving it everything they have till they like pretty much pass out.
Yeah.
And she raced so hard, she sat there and screamed at the finish line, like laying down, like writhing in pain.
Wait,
and she ends
that's
up getting
crazy.
she ends up getting the bronze though. So good for her.
Dang.
Look at that.
She did all that and got bronze?
That's what I was thinking.
That's cool.
Well, like Americans in cross country skiing, not necessarily usually the powerhouse.
No, for sure.
So, big
but
deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal. I mean, bronze, like you still won a medal, but
Look
I
at
thought
this guy,
you were
Jake.
about
See
to
this
say
guy?
gold.
Oh, that is.
Look at that bottom picture. This guy
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Yeah, that's. I hadn't seen the Iron Man one, but it can't be that.
No, this one's cooler.
I don't even know how he did, but it looked badass.
Did he win?
I just said I don't even know how he
It's
did.
fun out.
Well, I know, but we have computers, and you know the name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've been Googling Olympic.
I have. It's not as easy to find like complete breakdowns as you would think. They get a little wordy. A lot of pop-up ads.
They
thrown
do
at you.
get wordy.
They do get wordy.
It's hard
just like,
to
give me a list.
get a right. It is hard to get just a normal list of Olympic updates.
Mm-hmm.
I have an Olympic update.
Come on.
Shaun White,
Oh yeah.
he looks so good. Like, talk about
I
a
heard
glow
even
up.
AF.
AF.
Got a little crush.
Yeah, and then you're like, the AF is aggressive.
Dude,
I think the AF.
he's had a glow up.
Well, but then I
What?
was like, well, let me see again. Maybe I'm tripping. I saw him on my TV. Then I looked him up, and I'm standing by.
Yeah, he's got
the
a glow
AF.
up.
Yeah. Oh,
Big glow up.
100%. He had a glow up.
Looks great. That guy's been in the
Very handsome.
Olympic circuit forever
Yeah.
because he was so young, obviously, and did the X Games.
I
And
think he was 4 Olympics.
has to be 4 Olympics.
I always love the interviews. One of his earlier races, obviously, he's doing an interview with some national news anchor, and he's like, "Yeah, we got this done, and we all went out, we got drinks." And she goes, "Wait, drinks? Sean, you're only 17." He goes, "I'm talking about those Mountain Dews, baby." It's my favorite Shaun White moment.
Those Mountain Dews, man.
Hey, those
do the
Mountain Dew
do.
Code Reds back in the day probably gave you more of a little
right.
buzz than anything.
Mountain Fresh, baby.
I remember the Code Reds.
The Code Reds were good.
There's a couple of illegal ingredients in them.
No, there's no doubt. They're not even allowed on the shelves anymore, probably. We did see when we were on our way to Mobile, we did see
What?
Big Reds
Oh, we did see Big Red at
in the
Baton
wild,
Rouge.
yeah.
remember?
Right.
We were all three very surprised
Yeah.
because it had been a long time since we seen
I was so
a Big
tempted to get
Red.
one
It does make sense,
know.
though, because
because it's like a Texas.
Bucky's a Texas store.
Yeah.
It started there, so you don't ever see it outside the.
No, I don't know if I've
We had
ever
like
seen
2
Big
stores,
Red here.
3 stores maybe that had it in Shreveport.
You used to
And I
see
remember my
vending
dad loved it
machines
so
here that
much.
had them. Not
Yeah.
necessarily stores, but like an outlet mall vending machine used to love a Big Red.
Okay, I didn't know Sean White was a short king,
How tall is Sean White?
5'8".
Really?
For sure.
I didn't know that.
I thought he's at
You
least
can't do that
5'10".
many flips and spins and be tall.
No, for sure, but I just did not know that.
I know from experience, dude.
I would not have guessed that though.
No,
Not
no, you don't.
5'8". I thought at least 5'10".
But on the snowboard, he's probably like 5'8" and a quarter.
So I guess not only in football,
Taller than Pavia.
but in snowboarding
Oh.
as well, low man wins.
7/8. He's probably tall for that sport too.
Yeah,
He walks
probably
into
is.
the snowboarding room. Whoa, how's the air up there, my guy?
Yeah, take
Chill
it
out,
easy,
Sean. We're
Godzilla.
trying to upstage us, buddy.
What's the altitude like? Well, whatever height he is, he's really good.
Yep.
Now that is a Winter Olympic sport that I can certainly get behind. Snowboarding, anything
Okay.
with snowboarding.
Well, it's part of the Winter Olympics.
I know.
Yeah, you can't say that, running back only had 100 yards, but 80 of it come on one run.
No, I hate.
You can't say that.
actually.
You can't say I hate the
We have-
Olympics except for that one sport.
We have people that do that here, and when I say it makes my blood boil.
Wait, do what?
Oh, the running back had 175 yards, but if you take away those 2 long runs, he only had
Oh, yeah.
40. It's like, yeah, the funny thing is you can't. It's not allowed. If you don't want those runs, tackle him.
That's what I'm saying. You keep adding these sports we talk about to things you like about the Olympics, but you still hate on the Olympics. So
Well,
you
maybe
can't
I'm-
take them away.
Maybe I'll be
can't take those away from
maybe
the
I'll be a
Olympics.
fan by the end of it.
Average height, male snowboarder, 5'9" to 5'11". So Sean White right in there at
Okay.
5'8".
I
you
still
have the
can't
good
believe
ones?
the guy's 5'8".
Do what?
Of the good ones?
It just says the average height for a male snowboarder among competitive athletes is approximately 5'9" to 5'11".
You thought they were taking everybody's height?
Yeah, just
Go to Breckenridge.
checking on yeah, exactly. Checking it on the mountain.
Going to a ski resort, just like, how tall are you?
That's right. I'm going skiing next week, so like I would have really skewed that.
Oh yeah, where
average.
are you going?
Going to Breckenridge. You nailed it. We're not snowboarding though. I'm not going to fulfill
Are you
a
skis
little
or
young Matt
your
Flynn's
skis?
childhood dream.
Are you skis?
I am
Okay.
because I've only gone like I never did it growing up, and I never grew up skateboard. Like that was not a thing that we were really allowed to do
No.
because of
Other sports?
real sports. So like skiing, I did it multiple years after retiring from the NFL. That was the first time I did it. I wasn't going to do it when I was
Yeah,
in
me
the
neither.
NFL. No way.
I've never done it. I still to this day have not done it.
So
I've
it's not
played in
easy.
Denver and still have not skied.
So I wasn't
or
going to jump
snowboarded.
on. I figured like the fastest path for me to get down a mountain comfortably was on 2 feet,
Yeah.
like side by side instead of on the snow, like on a skateboard going down a mountain. Figured that was the best way.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, that was my dream as a child to be an Olympic gold medalist in snowboarding. So I don't know if I can get there if I never put on a snowboard.
You should try snowboarding this trip.
Yeah, I've thought about it multiple times because it looks so sweet.
Yeah. Just try it.
But
One
I heard
day.
if you try
Do
it,
it.
it's just like your first trip doing it, you just spin it on your butt the whole time. You just keep falling on your butt.
Just try the
But
little
you-
kid slope.
Yeah.
So that's not a gritty attitude to have, is it?
I'm saying
Well,
to
okay,
learn.
do it
and then,
twice then.
And then keep moving.
Then do it twice. 2 trips. Okay.
Well, how long aren't you going to be there the whole week? Do it 2 days.
Well, I meant like trips, like a week to still.
It takes you a week to get off
That's
your butt.
what people said.
You're an
Maybe-
athlete.
That's a really good point.
He once was an athlete. Don't get this fella hurt out there.
But you say coach's flag football game?
Yeah, we won. I caught a tutty from you.
I hit a spin move.
You did.
I was dizzy.
Ooh.
You did.
You
Now I
left
know you
that
can
part
still
out.
spin it. That's not the issue. It's the other
If I
stuff.
can just throw a ball down a mountain, I would.
You'd be
legit.
the best there.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel confident in saying that. Nobody in Breckenridge will throw a football better than you next week.
I'll be the best thrower of the football in Breckenridge next week.
How's that feel? That's got to be a cool feeling.
Man, usually when I feel down, I think about that. Like, there's probably no one around that throws it better than me.
Yeah. Like, not in this city because, I heard Sam Levitt talking ish about him being able to
I would
outthrow you.
outthrow Sam Levitt right now.
I mean,
Hear
he's
that, Sam?
right. He's right down the road to make this happen.
I mean, I'm not even worried about it. Now I don't want to go for distance. He'll probably get me on the distance.
What are we going for here?
Just accuracy, spirals, overall sexiness of the throw.
I can feel your brain trying to look at the clock and say, what am I going to say here at 7:15? Or it was sexiness.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, we'll get to TVs on the Olympics so Matt can watch here, hopefully coming up. We do have a big story in college football to get to involving the SEC. We have got to get to opening weekend at the box. LSU baseball dropped their hype video, so certainly want to play that for you as well. All that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
This almost just got called off campus. Just letting y'all know. Go to Bally's, Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel, the brand new star of downtown Baton Rouge. It is brand new. And sure, like the outside of the building somewhat might be the same, but that's the only thing that is the same. When you walk in, you'll be blown away. They have got Vegas-style gaming all over the place. Right when you walk in on the casino floor, they've got new slot machines. They have got a brand new DraftKings Sportsbook with an incredible bar that butts up to this biggest TV I think you've ever seen in your life. They've got a brand new hotel. Every room got an upgrade. Everything got an upgrade. Go check it out. Bally's Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel.
That's right. It is Friday. It is the weekend.
Friday.
If you're looking for something to do, if you're in Baton Rouge, the Baton Rouge area, looking for something to do with your friends, with your spouse, whatever it is, a little date night, go to Bally's of Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, you got an upgrade, 25,000 square foot gaming facility, beautiful hotel and restaurants right there. Bally's of Baton Rouge.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Things you wanna feel, I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own? I wonder where you are and live with all your faults. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all, so why don't you smile?
Somewhere here in the capital city this morning, Hunt Palmer's waking up, putting his pants on, rolling out of bed, getting dressed for the day. He heard this song, and he just gave himself a little fist pump. Not a big one, just a little one.
He might have slept with the socks on last night. Baseball socks.
If anybody did sleep in stirrups, it was on last night. I don't know, Moose might have as well. But I was really alluding to it being opening day and Goo Goo Dolls all coming together at the same time.
Hunt's about to lose it.
It's utopic for him.
Yeah.
Dude, massive Goo Goo Dolls fan, which I didn't know until last week.
I mean, all of us should be, but he really is.
No, it's like the only artist that he listens to.
Yeah.
I think it's
like Marler was walking around last week asking, what do you want the Super Bowl halftime show to be? And Hunt immediately goes, greatest band of all time, Goo Goo Dolls,
Yeah.
of course. I was like, all right, Hunt.
Look, I mean, they're catalog guys. strong. I mean, this might be a Goo Goo Dolls hour for Hunt and LSU baseball returning. Feels right.
Does feel right. I think you kind of crazy to think that you are saying Hunt slept last night.
Touche. You think Hunt got a lineup card last night and filled it out just to compare notes with Jay?
Yep.
I think he did too.
You know, like T-Bob used to have his like minifigs of like the figurines that he would paint.
Yeah.
That's Hunt with the roster.
He has a scorebook ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he
that.
does.
He had the one monocle that like you can zoom in on.
And y'all, these are terms of endearment. We love the fact that Hunt's is fired up for baseball.
No doubt, dude.
Now, we can't sleep on Moose.
Yep.
Moose is right there with Hunt. I found out how big of a baseball fan Moose was whenever T-Bob and I got together for OTB for the first time, and the company gave us the box for the game, like the company suite. They didn't do that they didn't do that for us. That's weird.
They've never done it.
This was like me and T-Bob first. It was during kind of like coming off of COVID as well, so that's probably why like nobody was going. So
Yeah.
like, hey, we'll throw him a bone. But it was, I guess it would have been Danny. Yeah, me, T-Bob, and Danny, and Moose, and our wives came as well. But it was just they gave it to us. Well, there wasn't a lot of people there because it was coming right out of COVID, and they had limited people could be in the stadium, and we were actually playing against Air Force. So Paul Skeens, we didn't know, but he was on the team. To tell you how long ago it was, Will Helmers was the opening day starting third baseman.
Oh, yeah.
To tell you how long ago that was. And the things that Moose was yelling at the Air Force Academy was shocking.
They protect our homeland, though.
He didn't care who it was.
Okay.
He didn't care.
Got it.
And the fact that there wasn't a lot of people in there, again, because of restrictions, you heard every word.
Right.
Everybody. The entire box. Like, he would get so mad at when the pitching coach would go out to have a conversation with the pitcher for the other team. Like it upset him. How dare him? What are you doing? You're slowing down the game. Pull him already if you're going to talk to him. I'm like, Moose, my guy, is this always?
He doesn't respect our troops.
I mean, just
He doesn't
yelling.
respect. He doesn't love the troops.
No.
Moose is not here.
If
for the
we would have
troops.
had it
No, he's
recorded,
really not.
I
Troops are fair game when you're playing.
I
on that.
bet he said something negative
Between the lines, huh?
about one of our goats, Paul Skeens.
Probably
And didn't even know it.
Probably did. I can't fault him
If
for that.
so if we would have videoed him, you know how, so Ben Mintz got lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, our boy Playboy Marty was filming him during an Ole Miss Kentucky game, and that video went viral, and that's how he got on Barstool, right? Nothing against that video. This would have blown that out of the water. Moose would be on Barstool if we would have had this filmed. I don't think Moose would want to be on
No,
Barstool.
I was going to say, I feel like he would be like obviously the one that everybody bullies.
No, I mean, that's Mintz right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was really funny though.
I'm just picturing it.
Used to
I'm more a pacer.
Why are you going to talk to him?
You like to pace?
I'm more a pacer.
and yell that. I told you all a while back. I used to sit on the third base line when I was in college, and that was right where the opposing bullpen is. And I would go to the player bio and find like the player's mom's and dad's name and make fun of them over that. So,
Sure. Okay.
Bill Mungus, right?
Yep. Little basketball situation.
yeah, that's fun. I mean,
Basketball. I don't
anytime
know
we go to the
about
game, Victoria's
basketball.
like, "Where are we sitting?" I'm like, third base line, right there. Got to be there.
Love it. Anybody, Alondra, I know you're headed out to the ballpark.
Yeah. Can't wait to
Can't
wait to eat a glizzy.
I can't go to the Friday game. Obviously, I got work.
Yeah.
But we're going Saturday or Sunday. Like, we're taking the whole crew. I don't know which game, but we're going. We're in. Like Flynn.
Ooh, I will not be in.
Why?
It's opening day.
You hate Jay?
Oh, I love Jay. Friend
This
of the
is
show.
crazy.
Because we're
Is
going
it
on
Kaysen?
vacation
Yeah,
When
don't
you
leave
leaving?
tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Oh, what about today?
Can't go today.
Why?
I got things.
Like what?
I thought you were going to be
I'm a
stitch
business
head
owner and a father.
Yeah, your kids are in school at 2:00.
and a stitch head,
Yeah.
apparently, but I guess not.
Yeah, that
I'm
didn't
not-
last.
I'm not-
That didn't last very long.
No.
I'm on your side on this one. Don't play the game at 2:00 in the afternoon on opening day. Sorry.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Don't do that.
Children are getting educated, for one.
Look, I'm not going to question Jay Johnson. So if y'all want to about the time he starts this game, y'all can do
Right.
that.
I'm
I
firing
love-
off emails.
I love Friday night at the box, and I would like the first game.
You
to
can
be Friday
fire
night at
off
the box.
emails.
I'm firing
at
off
the
the
box.
emails
from
I'm-
your phone.
I'm telling people I hope your day's going well.
No, I think you're just not a stitch head.
Yeah.
You're lying about it.
I think you are.
So
You're right. Bought me a little radio to sit in my pocket. I can listen to it wherever I am. That's not true. I didn't do that.
Yeah, it's not true because you didn't do that for football when I was on there. I'd have called you out.
Well, in my defense, football wasn't very good.
Yeah, but the broadcast was great.
That's a good point. Even though on some of these games, you did kind of tell us you mailed it in at the end.
I think I actually told you the complete opposite. I think I told you that I always appreciate the fact that Chris allows me to go all in.
Let's go.
Like a lot, like you'll listen to a lot of the home team play-by-plays, and we play a lot like of sound from it the next Monday on Sirius, and we'll play some sound and be like, dude, this guy is like cheerleading in the box.
Mm-hmm.
We have a little bit of a different approach, but I love the fact that Chris Blair allows me, like, hey, if it's bad, if it's the product in front of us is not good, he allows us to talk about what's not going right and what's not good. And that is not the case in a lot of broadcasts. So I did not tell you anything even similar to what you just said. You lied.
Yeah, remember his broken
You know
pencil
what?
count.
That's how I remember it, so it's not a lie. It's my truth.
It's your
that's
church.
all you do is
I
just
know my
lie.
truth.
That's all you do.
I speak my truth.
You
That's
lied
all.
about being a stitch head. You
Yeah.
lie about this.
Are you even going to Breckenridge?
Right. He's just using that as an excuse
Yeah.
to
No.
not go to the box. That's crazy.
This guy's going to be.
Jake's gonna drop by his house this weekend. Matt's
Yeah.
just gonna be there.
Guess what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Guess what I'm not doing in Breckenridge? I'm not skiing on Tuesday evening.
Why, you're going to watch?
I'm gonna be locked in midweek.
What about
Oh,
Monday?
I was like, wait, what?
Monday, Kent State.
Yeah, I knew that. I'll be locked in.
Or I guess, no, they play Milwaukee 4 times, I think, actually.
No, it's
Weren't y'all
it's
gonna help me
Yeah,
make
you're right.
it?
Kent State.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
Kent
think
State
3 and
Monday.
then Kent State.
Oh.
Weren't y'all gonna help me make flashcards? We haven't done that yet.
Flashcards for what?
So I can learn.
But that's something like
I don't.
that's something your wife's gonna have to do for you, like on the trip. You're gonna have to like study.
I
like
swear.
whether you're in the car.
Man,
or
I'm going to be
whatever, like,
honest
you're
with
gonna
you.
have
I went to school with you. If anybody knows how to make flashcards, it's you, bud.
Is that true?
Yes. Because I remember in study hall, sometimes you'd be struggling. Flashcards.
Okay. That is a good way to learn. It's a fantastic way to learn.
See?
By the way,
He's going to have like a flashcard, like with like, like the single ring. You punch a hole and you put the single ring around there. Alondra's going
yeah.
to give him one. He's going to be at the box. He's going to be flipping laminated flashcards.
If
Just trying to keep up with everyone.
If you happen to be in Breckenridge and try to tune in Tuesday night, I don't know what you're gonna watch because LSU plays Monday and Wednesday.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what
That's a
about
time
Monday?
difference. There's a time difference.
There's a day difference to you. Guys, it's still Tuesday.
See,
in
all
Breckenridge,
right,
okay?
y'all got to give me a couple breaks here. I don't have the flashcards made yet. They're coming.
All right.
What do you want on the flashcards? The names and the positions?
So name
much.
on front, flip it over. He wants place of birth, height, weight, position, and maybe one fun fact.
You want their you want their zodiac sign? We can find that.
Yeah, maybe preseason rankings as well for different teams in the SEC. Be good. Lots of stuff. This will be good. It'll be great.
All right.
All right. Well, since you kind of want that preseason rankings, let's do this. We'll step away. And when we come back, we'll get it started with giving you a little bit of a preview, not only in the SEC, but around the country of some of the top teams. Who's on LSU's schedule? It's going to fall into that preseason top 25. Who are some of the teams that are supposed to be the best teams in the country? Obviously, the SEC is deep with 3 E's in the middle, but there's some other teams out there that are certainly worth the conversation, and we'll do that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge. They are boots on the ground in both locations, ready to help you. So if you need a roof repair, roof replacement, whatever it might be, they have got you covered, and they've got you covered with the best customer service, with the best work. That's why you go to the website, pelicanroof.com. You see 5-star reviews all over the homepage, and that's actual customers that have worked with Pelican Roofing. So don't delay. If you need anything when it comes to your roof, go to pelicanroof.com.
Right, Pelican Roof, pelicanroof.com. If you are starting a project, whether it's a new build, whether it's renovation, maybe it's just a roof repair, you got a leak, you got an old roof, whatever it is, it's just that time. Make sure you give them a call. And we know it's a big decision that you're going to have to make for your family and yourself, and financially, it can make a big impact. So go let them help you with the financing. Financing options right there at their homepage. Get the entire process started at pelicanroof.com.
Something
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Sand rains down and here I sit, holding red flowers in a tube. Down in a hole and I don't know if I can stay.
Hunt's going to be mad at you.
I have.
You
thought-
can't be mad at
he thought-
Alice in Chains.
Well, it's Hunt.
I know.
You think Hunt knows who Alice or Chains is?
No. No shot. I don't think he's listening because he would have said something by now.
That's true. That's fair. We love you, Hunt. All right, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, G-E-A-U-X, FlowIV.com. That is the website if you want to go check out what they can do for you if you're feeling maybe a little under the weather, or if you want to be preventative, you want to get ahead of you feeling bad. Maybe those around you are feeling bad. You want to boost that immune system. They got so many different options for you. All you do, again, go to the website, GoFlowIV.com. Find more information, or you can just pick up the phone, give them a call, 225-953-8150, GoFlowIV.com.
That's right. Go Flow IV Spa, GoFlowIV.com, right there. I'm located Jefferson Highway near Bocage. It is Friday. It is got a big week for sports. We got baseball. We got women's basketball tomorrow night. Man, you might have a couple of pops this weekend. Well, why don't you be a little proactive with the hydration? Go over there, get hydrated, get vitamized, boost that immune system, and, preload a lot of those electrolytes before you might, choose to partake in some tailgating this weekend. So go check them out. Little IV, straight to the vein, works immediately. Feel better, in and out, 30, 40 minutes right there. Go Flow IV Spa.
All right, let's look at the preseason D1 baseball top 25. Now, the LSU Tigers are not number one here. It's actually out on the West Coast. UCLA comes in as the number one team in their preseason top 25. You've got LSU number 2, Texas number 3, Mississippi State number 4, Georgia Tech 5, Coastal Carolina 6, Arkansas 7, Louisville 8, Auburn 9, and TCU 10. Now, if we just pick out the rest of the SEC teams, coming in at number 13, the Florida Gators. At 14, the Tennessee Volunteers. At 15, the Georgia Bulldogs. At 18, Kentucky Wildcats. At 23, the Vanderbilt Commodores. And at 25, the Texas A&M Aggies. So, as you can tell, it is another very SEC-heavy preseason top 25. So that certainly stands out. Now, one other thing that does stand out, UCLA, for the most part, the only rep from the West Coast, outside of Oregon State at 12 and Arizona all the way down at 24. the West Coast used to dominate college baseball. Like you go back some time with all the Cal State Fullerton and UC Irvine and Long Beach State. Like that game has completely changed. But UCLA is right now the top team in the rankings. They got one of the best players in the nation, and they probably feel like they're playing for an entire region of the country. But LSU comes in at number 2.
I wonder why that is. Like you said, there's so many smaller schools from California that were always good. At least there was always one or two that were good every single year.
They had the desire to be better from bigger schools.
Desire to be better
is a part
lack
of it.
Money.
So I'm saying,
in
like,
the NIL world, yeah.
Well, more schools around the country said, you know what, this college baseball deal is not half bad. Let me invest. Let me put some resources behind that. And I think that was a big part for those West Coast teams. But it's not just like the mid-major teams either. Stanford used to be one of the standards of college baseball. USC certainly was one of those standards. But Oregon might be the second best team outside of UCLA out of the Big Ten. So, like, that probably didn't help them going to the Big Ten, like those schools. It helped a lot in football and in basketball, but probably not in college baseball. I mean, you got like a Michigan team that probably, and Michigan's made it to the College World Series. We interviewed their coach a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, and he's like, yeah, we haven't really taken a ground ball that wasn't either indoors or off a pile of snow in a long time. So you deal with that, with some of these Big Ten teams. So UCLA right now, certainly the top team in the Big Ten. They're going to be one that's probably going to be up there all season long as far as the rankings. Their conference is not the SEC, right? UCLA right now, double check again, the only team out of their conference. Now, with the SEC, you've got...
He was 11.
11? 11. You got 11 of the 25. So for UCLA, I would go ahead and assume they're going to be close to the top all season long. And then for LSU and Texas and Mississippi State and Arkansas, all these top 10 SEC teams, they're going to go through the gauntlet. Not to say that they won't be there towards the top all season long, but we're talking about a different resume. We're talking about a different path to a national championship. And I think that's why a lot of people think UCLA can be there towards the end because of their path to get there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a drastic difference between what they have to do all season. And, you're probably, anybody in baseball can get hot at the right time. But I would say the teams that come out of the SEC are going to have a way bigger advantage in crunch time in the College World Series and the the Supers and all that stuff, because they're going to be tested every single week. If UCLA's not tested, like when we talked to coaches here on the show, we talked of all sports. Kim Mulkey talks about, like, you have to learn how to win in tight games,
right?
And you certainly have to figure that out in the SEC, or you're not going to make the postseason, because it is 11 teams. Good Lord. Good luck to them all. But not all of them are defending national champs.
That they are not. So when you look at the Tigers, they're in a good spot. Obviously, they're going to have incredible conference series all throughout the year. They're going to have, multiple teams that come in here and know that LSU is the standard of college baseball. They're going to give you your best shot there. But LSU's been there before. They've gone through the gauntlet of the SEC. This is not new that the SEC is going to have all these crazy talented teams, 11 of the top 25. And so you got to stack some wins. We know Jay Johnson. He takes midweek games as serious as anybody that we've ever been around. I love that about him. You're going to have some weekend matchups coming up. You've got, obviously, Milwaukee, and then you're going to have a couple of games like against teams like Dartmouth and Northeastern, and then you've got a series against Sacramento State. And then your first SEC series is going to be on the road against Vanderbilt in Nashville. So I like the way that you open it up. You got Vanderbilt, you got Oklahoma at home, you get Kentucky at home. You do go to Tennessee in early April, but we don't really know right now what Tennessee without Tony V is going to be like. So I like it. I like where the Tigers are. Certainly to open up the season.
Yeah, when we were talking to Jay yesterday, I asked him a question. I was like, the first month of the season, is it really about results or is it really more about like development? Because we're February 13th right now, opening day, and a long way to go before the end of the year and before the postseason. So like, I still know you're trying to figure out, lineup and rotations and all the good stuff, right? You gotta figure out who your team is and who the best players are going to be. No, he immediately said, no, well, the first month we just want to win every single game that we play. Yeah, and then we'll do the development on top of that. So it certainly is all about winning, and that's why we love Jay Johnson, and that's why he is the greatest coach in college baseball.
Was it Omaha they lost a game to last year, like one of the weekend? They won the series.
UCLA?
LSU.
LSU
Remember they
too.
lost to Omaha, like the actual team.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they did.
Omaha.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't know where I was just now when you.
You were thinking about hot dogs.
I was
As
thinking
I'm
about hot dogs,
in
but
the chat.
also, like, I thought we were talking about UCLA still for some reason.
So, like, to the point, like, he wants to win all of those games, right?
Every single game.
And I remember
Yeah.
people being like, "Oh, so Omaha?" Yeah, they won the series, but
Yeah. I'm sure Jay didn't like it.
That man wants to win in the midweek. He wants to win, obviously, on the weekends. I love his approach. For so long, we had this stupid conversation, do midweek games matter? And I'm like, are you putting on a uniform? Are you sending a lineup card out there? Do you have your normal lineup out there most of the time? Oh, all that's yes? Then, yeah, they matter.
Mm-hmm.
They matter to the RPI. They matter to the psyche of your team, because I never understood it. And there's probably baseball bros that are listening right now yelling at the radio, and I get it. I've got a football mentality. But to ever go out there and just like pretty much tell your team, guys, we want to win it, but look, if we don't, it's not that big a deal.
It is, though.
Then you got to go get back up for the weekend. But wild thought, if you just kept the mentality the same all year long, I don't know, maybe you wouldn't have to go back and forth of, it doesn't matter, we got to win. It doesn't matter, we got to win. And Jay takes the approach of, we got to win, and they've won 2 national championships the last 3 years.
Oh, you attempt to win.
Midweek
You want to win.
games matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, from a coaching standpoint, you're not going to like throw all your arms on to win the game, but you want the guys that go out there, they're getting an opportunity that they might not get during the weekends for some guys. You want them to go out there and win.
And again, you're going to have the same lineup, right? You don't have 9 new starters in for a midweek game. It's still your 1 through 9.
Hit
Sure,
the ball.
like the arms might be a little different. You got to be
over
smart,
the fence.
but you're still trying to do everything you can to win the game. And love the approach by Jay. All right, we will take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org, the one-stop shop for all of your plumbing needs, but not only in Central. It is the entire greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you. If you have any plumbing issue, they are always going to be there for you 24/7, 365 weekend, holiday game day. Today, first pitch, 2 o'clock. And if you have an issue, trust me when I say they're still going to be there. 225-500-0774. 225-500-0774. That is the number. Call them today, centralplumbing.org.
Right, centralplumbing.org. And like Jake said, that's like a huge resource to have. Just knowing that if anything ever goes wrong at your place of work, at your home, with a plumbing, like they can call, and it doesn't matter what is happening. It doesn't matter if it's the bottom of the ninth. It doesn't matter if there's a huge gold medal race happening in the Olympics. They will come. They will service your every single need right there. Centralplumbing.org.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. We told you during the game yesterday, kind of very, very rare that we have a game to talk about during our show, but LSU softball does drop that first game in Clearwater to Nebraska 6-0, but they had a nice bounce back against Oklahoma State. They won that game 9-4. And then today they have got the Duke Blue Devils. That's going to be a 3:30 p.m. Central Time first pitch. And then tomorrow they've got UCF. And then they've got number 6 UCLA coming up on Sunday. So a nice bounce back after losing to Nebraska 6-0. LSU softball gets the dub 9-4. Great opportunity. 2 more ranked teams in their next 3 games. That Nebraska game kind of spiraled on them a little bit, not able to really stop the bleeding there early in that contest. And again, it was a nice bounce back, though, for them to come back and beat a good Oklahoma State team. So, again, Duke, 3:30 Central Time. I believe that game's going to be on ESPN. Plus, the UCF game's going to be on the SEC network. And then that UCLA game's going to be on ESPN, too. And, of course, you can always hear those games on the LSU Sports Radio Network as well.
It was fun watching them yesterday. It was fun watching a game during the show. Don't get to do that often.
No, we don't.
Our pitcher was intimidating for Nebraska.
Oh, my God. Freshman.
God. Good Lord.
Goodness. All right, we'll see you hour 2.
Off the bench.
All right, go to rouses.com. Go see our friends. And, which location do you go see them at? Well, you got to find out. You got to go to the website and see which one is nearest you. And then once you find that out, we always talk about it, man. They've got incredible deals going on at your local store, and you're going to be able to see them in that weekly ad right there on the homepage. Now, we always encourage you, go walk in. You'll be blown away right when you walk in. All the things that make Rouse's great. You're going to be welcomed by king cakes and all these things that are so Louisiana, right? And they are so local. They're going to have their own stuff there. But when we say Louisiana, they're in more than just Louisiana. Across the Gulf Coast. We just went to one in Mobile, Alabama a couple of weeks ago when we were down there for the Senior Bowl. So, again, find that location nearest you. How do you do that? You go to rouses.com.
Yeah, Rouses.com. Get ready for the tailgating weekend, baby. Do it local. A local grocery store. Go check out your nearest local Rouses.